Niet het vangen van boeven.
Not catching criminals, but making the process run smoothly. That's what we call successful.
Samenwerking tussen...
Cooperation between the different parts of a large organization.
Daar ben ik best trots op, hoor.
I'm proud of that. In the Netherlands, we're quite advanced in taking down barriers and looking around us.
De mentaliteit is...
People are very committed.
Toezicht doen we samen.
Supervision is a joint effort, so that is precisely what we do.
We gaan proberen...
We are striving to come across as one government agency to the business community, attuned and streamlined, internally and externally, making sure that by working together, the business community is less burdened by inspections. We are paid by society, so we must do something that is useful to society. And a new facility of customs is coordination. We have become professional coordinators. When you export goods, the importing countries expect that the goods were inspected by the government, that there were no insects in the container, that the products are of certain quality, that they don't contain contraband, no bags of ecstasy, a proper completion.
Sta je bij een container en dan staat er een houten pallet in en er is geen enkel stempel op dat die gekeurd zou zijn. Kunnen jullie even komen kijken?
Als wij ons werk goed doen...
If we do our job well, we're also protecting people in Austria, Italy, Sweden. We pick out the right products and ensure that containers are not radioactive. Also, we look at possible high-risk products. They arrive there and can be accepted. If the government doesn't do it properly, we get a bad reputation, which means Dutch exports to Australia will be inspected more thorough there. So it must be done by the rules here. The people in Australia or Canada must be confident. If it's coming from the Netherlands, well, then it's okay.
Als douane hebben wij klanten. Die hebben we
Customs has its clients, the companies, allocated to the customs region so we can handle them. However, they still belong to all of us, Dutch Customs. We all work for the same organisation.
Wat we willen bereiken is een betere...
What we want to achieve is a better organisation of client management. Then we know where we stand with our clients and clients know what to expect from us. It is for the best that we present ourselves as one organisation, one customs. Our clients recognise that, and we as colleagues recognise that. Perhaps that is even the most important.
Als je klant hebt die bepaalde...
If there is a company that makes a product that has to be made or packaged under specific conditions, such as cheese, which must be packaged at a certain temperature, well, you can imagine that we can't simply open it for inspection. Opening one packet of cheese is a pity, but not such a big problem. But some companies make computer chips that involves plenty more money. So you must take that into consideration. Once we have that knowledge, we can then perform the inspection in a better way. To work horizontally, it is imperative that you work together and to be open and transparent. So we share knowledge about risks with each other.
Helemaal goed. Dankjewel.
Het bedrijf bijvoorbeeld is Nippon Express, die op Schiphol zit.
Take Nippon Express, a company that stores goods at Schiphol, transports them for third parties and clears them through customs. I visit companies like that to check if they're structured in such a way that their risks are adequately covered. It's possible that radioactivity is involved with transports from Japan, and it's respected that we inspect them. We both serve the same interests, and that makes the job more pleasant.
Je moet gewoon eerlijk zijn.
You just have to be honest, so they'll trust you 100% and you them. So not trying to gloss over things that aren't right, but simply state the problem and discuss how we can solve it and prevent it from happening in the future.
Niet alle bedrijven, maar...
Not all companies have it, but some do. That attitude, that mission to be compliant, to follow all the rules and regulations. They do most of the work themselves, so we don't have to. Being able to trust each other is such a bonus. We spot check occasionally to check if they actually do it. And we talk regularly, get a feel of the company to see if they need to be inspected more or less often. What we call compliance. If they're very compliant, we inspect less. If they're not very compliant, we'll inspect them more often. we can make adjustments. And that will be the role of the client manager in the future.
De manier waarop Nippon Express met de Belastingdienst...
The way Nippon Express cooperates with customs does not only include complying with the rules and regulations, because we can do that ourselves,
Maar juist de dingen
but it concerns the borderline cases. How do we handle them? How can we best solve those cases together?
de controles en dergelijke.
Inspections and the like now rely far more on the company's administration. That is what is closely inspected.
Het blijft
It's man's handiwork. That's how it is. That's how it always will be.
Waar ik moet voor zorgen bij Nippon Express.
What I need to take care of at Nippon Express is to make sure my colleagues do not have to face fiscal hurdles along the way.
Dat doe ik samen met.
I do that together with customs.
Ik kan ook niet.
I can't do it without them. I feel it's important. Because in the end, working together is better for everyone.
Ik ben expert in het
My expertise is issuing certificates, certifying companies. What's in it for them? Less supervision by customs, faster processing, less delays, less mistakes, work of higher quality, better image on the market. Ideally, we'd like to certify the whole transport chain of goods, certify all the links so that we can create one good transport chain of goods and, as a result, a safe one.
We hebben een bekend couriersbedrijf. Daar worden
There's a well-known carrier service. The central clearing point in Eindhoven makes a selection there. Now, they indicate which packages they want opened and we inspect them. But the carrier service itself also picks out suspicious deliveries for customs to inspect because they seem dodgy. We inspect them as well, and we've had some very interesting results.
Sinds kort ben ik vraagbaak wapens en munitie.
Recently, I've become the expert for weapons and munitions. I've become the go-to person that colleagues turn to for advice. I'm also the expert on biological and chemical issues. We walk through the warehouse, talk to the workers, inspect the goods, take samples. I'm seen as the frontpiece of customs.
Toezicht doen we samen.
Supervision is a joint effort. We have specialists who inspect Ugg boots and dream boxes. We also do medicines. A lot of people order medication online. If the addressee is an individual, you know that 9 times out of 10 you'll find something. But at some companies, we've never found anything wrong. Still, it is good that we visit them regularly before they start thinking we'll never come and, well, you know. But these companies are not looking to do anything wrong. I've heard that we used to be seen as a pain because deliveries would be delayed by inspections. But now we can effectively tackle specific things together. It takes a lot less time and effort, and you feel that you're being more useful, which I think is very important. I enjoy my work, every day. But if you can make solid arrangements with companies and you see that things are well organized, then you've had a really good day.
Je doet het niet alleen voor jezelf.
You don't only do this job for yourself and the pay slip, or I would have done something else. You're helping to make society a safer place.
Je staat meer naast elkaar.
We're in it together now. We will continue to enforce the rules as an organization. But there are many companies whose mission and vision indicate that they want to be compliant. That's very useful to us.
Supervision is a joint effort, together with the client and with all the customs officers.